All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Brett Johnson. This is the live Brett Johnson Show, episode number 3. So, what is episode number 3 about today? Hey, so I've got it titled, Trust Me, or How Do I Gain Your Trust to Steal From You, or I don't know. It's something like that. Here's the thing. In order for me to victimize you, I got to get you to trust me. If you're not going to trust me, hey, you ain't going to give me that information, access, data, or cash that I'm wanting to get from you. So, how do I gain your trust? That's kind of I guess trust is kind of the overall arc of today's episode. We will see. We will see. So, this is episode 3, and you guys will please forgive me. I'm running a little late, as you see, and I apologize about that. So, over the weekend, I posted a few things. I read this thing on Twitter. It's not like I come up with all this stuff, I just pull it out of my ass. I read on Twitter about Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh at one point, he died in 2021. I honestly, I hadn't thought of the guy in so many years. I didn't know when he had died or anything else. I remembered he had died, but I remembered he had an opiate addiction, I think to OxyContin or something like that. And, OxyContin, where I come from, Hazard, Kentucky at one point was the capital for OxyContin use throughout the United States. I guess they sold more, took more, snorted more than any place else in the United States. I've got a few cousins that are doctors. One of my cousins was recently, about 2-3 years ago, he was indicted by the feds. Cheney was his name. He was indicted by the feds for prescribing opiates. And I guess they had some videos, and this was common in Eastern Kentucky. And those who have seen, it was a TV show on FX. And I forgot what the name of it was, because I didn't really watch it. Because it was fun, but it was not realistic. There were a few things that were. But anyway, what I'm getting at is that Dr. Cheney, Butch is his name. So Butch had a doctor's office, and I guess the videos had the patients that were lined up like it was a movie queue for the old Star Wars films, right? Around the building and everything. So they'd go in there and they'd get their prescription, and then they'd go over to the pharmacy that he owned as well, and they'd get their prescription filled with opiates. Well, I don't know how many years that lasted, because let's be honest, it takes the feds a minute. It takes the feds a minute to indict somebody. But they did. So they indicted him, and of course he bonds out. And this guy, this lets you know a little bit about, people who know my story know that, hey, that Johnson guy, man, he did some shit. Well, yeah, it's not just me. I guess it's my entire family. So Butch, he bonds out. And guess what? Well, what happens is he he rents a billboard. One of these large billboards that you see as you're driving by the road. He rents the billboard and he posts a thing about how the feds are targeting him and illegally or wrongfully prosecuting him, all this kind of stuff. So that was it. Of course, he gets some time from that, because of course they've not only frown on you being a drug dealer, they also frown on you trying to poke at him. So yeah, he gets some time, but that gives you some idea. Whoa, that gives you some idea of this guy right here. Let me make sure I've got everything set up here. I'm gonna put my glasses on here. I am hoping, man, that I'm hoping people are watching. I don't know. I don't have any comments whatsoever, so I that be some guys. I don't know, people. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what's going on here. So, as I'm saying, I'm Brett Johnson's show, episode number 3. We're dealing with some trust issues, which is kind of interesting because I have all kinds of trust issues. Let's go ahead and do the promo today. Monster Energy drink. Yeah. Because, I'm a monster. I'm not really. I guess. I was thinking I had this. I was locked up for 7.5 years. Kind of look out for me. Oh, there we go. We got some comments now. Thank God someone is watching. Eric, man, am I glad to see you. I thought the audio is very messed up and the screen is frozen. I tell you what, guys, I'm gonna shut this down and come right back in, and we will start back up again. Eric, thank you for pointing that out to me. I will be right back in about 5 minutes.